It's working now. Okay. Yo, what is up? Hey, welcome to the stream. Been a while since it let me stream.
Ren.
What's up, Mr. First Hudson? What's wrong? What's wrong with you, man?
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your...
What's wrong with you, bro? We can start out the draft. Kobe on. League setting. Why so bright, mama? It's bright. Huh?
Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock.
You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot.
Maybe we should have you one of these. I'm gonna need good riders.
They're on the clock.
I don't like your energy. I don't like it.
Then
I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, no.
Travis or Derek?
It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world how they
I'm gonna go Derek. We have a decent tight end.
Now on the clock.
about the greatest, still ain't greatest. Mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in
Secret tag.
instantly.
With the Travis.
Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep
Let's go with a good tight end.
trying to make the people feel you. Boy,
I can see.
Slow it down, I'm talking real screw.
But damn.
At the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy. I don't like it. I don't like the fake
The
handshake.
Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now.
All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, no,
See,
probably
I've got
'cause your
him.
girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your
Could use
energy.
a better wide receiver.
I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know.
DeAndre.
Heard you told my girl about all
Peace out.
Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock.
Let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough. Damn, this must be a parody. Okay, 101 ain't no comparing me. Okay, wait, 2-on-2 that's like 4. They be sharing me. Okay, they working like the rent dude. Rent got them going. That's what I'm into. Yeah, if I'm in it, then I
Now
own it,
we
not a
turn
rent
to
tool.
the
No,
Eagles.
plotting on the
They're
lamb and
on the
Benz
clock.
cool. Yeah, yeah, I don't like your energy. I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, no, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like
It's
your
the
energy.
Philadelphia
I
Eagles
don't like
now
the fake
on the
handshake,
clock.
snake tendency. Let's go.
So I got a decent fullback, a good halfback, well, running back. Probably use an edge to wide receiver. I never did. Other Beckham. That's good.
The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now.
And no QB, I guess.
Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock.
I should probably start working on defense. I'll go for cornerback. Oh, or can you not do defense? Ooh. I wonder. Tight end. Yeah, okay, you can.
Choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if you getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that.
Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock.
Immune to everybody, this is Start 101. Up in the club, throwing this 50s like, hate it, love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call me, please, or don't even bother me. They said, oh my apology, they keep calling and calling. I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career's no problem.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock.
That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest.
And one more. I want good corners. It's just a need.
The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now.
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions. Here in Los Angeles.
Could use that extra tight
We
end.
doing numbers. Bring it home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug introduced to my
I feel like he could be.
Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles
I feel like he
are on
has
the
good.
clock.
building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby.
I wonder if they are.
Crazy girls after the game. We going honest, we going insane. Pointers.
Not good one. Okay.
Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock.
My city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury. We the champions. Here in Los Angeles.
I need to work on defense. I just want to say.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock.
You really want to be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champion if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My
Devin would be a good one, actually.
The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now.
Did it say he was?
We the champions. Here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers.
Oh, I could actually use Bobby.
Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock.
Gang in the building, we taking it over.
I want someone that can get in to destroy. Okay, yeah, he's the best one for this.
Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shepherd. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirit to
Now right in. Clock is actually good. And now it's gonna say he ain't for the pig. He's actually good. Guy should go with. Right. Linebacker, actually, I should probably get a kick. That was smart of me. Because you can get messed up if you don't have a good kicker or punter. So I'm going punter next. He'll probably be like a B plus, maybe just a B. Good pick, okay. Defensive tackle. Let's go left outside. Left linebacker. It's not a good one.
Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock.
Hopefully the right outside linebacker will be good. I do want my linebacker to be. He is not.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock.
I got most of my defense. Let's go in with my right. Actually, left tackle. He's a close.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go
The Philadelphia
good
Eagles
bit,
on the clock
but
now.
not the best.
independent. They sold a million
There you
records,
are.
yeah. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie.
Up next,
These are
the
good hits
Philadelphia
though.
Eagles are
Those
on the
predicted
clock.
way soon.
Industry so full of troublers, dice.
So getting them later on is not bad.
With my chest.
Okay, then right guard and then right tackle.
Don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and take the tackle.
Run it up. Run it up. Run it up.
Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock.
Run it up. 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 You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the king first. I know
My line ain't that good.
Philadelphia Eagles
Okay.
now on the clock.
Not the best line.
So the day that you finally pop off, listen, it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation.
Well, my left side ain't. My right side that's ain't that bad. So I need
I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, what about faith?
what do I need for
Don't follow
defense?
trends. Sit down with my chest.
Defensive tackle.
I will not bend. Don't follow trends.
Yeah, I would. Well, I would.
I will not
The
bend.
Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now.
Run it up. Run it up.
I have everything I need, don't I? Nope, neither. I would do that.
Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock.
How many QBs do I have? 2. Good. I could. Mine.
Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock.
This is my last pick. And it looks like I'm gonna go with. Because he's fast.
The Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock.
Okay, this is my last. Sorry. How many rounds are there? I'll just go. Just start taking the number one.
The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now.
I saw here, I was like, ain't no way Tyreek's that low. That's good speed. If we can work on his catching, we can make it. I need to work on something there. Cornerback.
Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock.
Let's see. He could use it now. It's just all there is.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock.
You need a bro like me.
How many picks do we get?
The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now.
Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred.
Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock.
If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad, and to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God, and to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Be the black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, be the black superhero. Our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading God we trust. Truthfully, we envy, so why we so
Our team's decent. Our team is decent, I feel. I'm happy I'm not done for all these. Round 50. 50 full rounds.
we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line. Fighting for the right just one time. So unstoppable together at the same time.
We have a decent team, actually.
Yeah, we're born to be high and always above what's beneath us. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
I'm talking bulletproof kind of suit, reflect the struggle that they put us through, with the strength to fight the power like Chuck D do, with the insight to be equal. No,
We got it awful. What's got a couple people wanting him.
Superhero show up when ain't no one to call. Better shield you from them shields that been killing us all. I beam for eyes to peep the villains in the dark. Power of resolution for a war would even start. The knowledge to build and grow where they live and take care of the kids in the
I'm thinking of that.
because they need it most. Politics with the kings about economic growth. Cure PTSD. Cause mental health ain't a joke. Feed the hungry and dope. Everyone would know everywhere we go.
Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
That fucked my offense down. We'll play maybe 2 games post. Streaming for 20 minutes. Just doing draft. I have to be at work at 4:30, right? Mom? It was 4:30 that we went today, right? So 4:30 tomorrow? Alright.
Today.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on.
First play and a first pass for Cousins. And his first
Triangle
look is
open.
incomplete.
I thought that was close.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. They're led out by the southpaw Tua Tagovailoa in his 3rd season now out of the University of Alabama. They run here with a second-year man from UNC, Javonte Williams. Excellent work by Marcus Golden shooting into the backfield for the stop. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. But really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. And this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
This is all I have to lose.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. Oh, nice move. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Come on.
We're going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On play action, here's Tua. That's to the long-time Eagle, great Zach Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down
the one
for the
I was
Lions on a nice
on,
pickup of 18 yards.
It wouldn't bring him back.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
No, he's like...
Up the middle, it's Williams. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
This job's still on.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant.
I should have just kept down.
A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. A first down carry for Henry.
I like it.
Nice move at the 40. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
On the wrong side.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Derrick Henry with
it's a
70. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I'll finish this game
with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I knew it was going to be mid. There was definitely one that was better that I should have got.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ertz has it left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tressway on to punt the football. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here comes Grant on the return.
Boy, what just happened?
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Dances by him.
Dances by him.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I wanted it.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get
Let's
involved in the
average this
passing
play.
game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that
Try
get
and
involved
get
in
this
the
play
running
to
game.
average.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league. No question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. It was enough
It's
to get
good
them a
average
first down.
9.5.
And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff, you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. They get 14 back, but it leads now to third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This from 42 yards out. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass complete. Now
what was that?
Marker. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Lions will take over. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And his is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Tua's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Play action. Now it's Tua. Pressure too much this time. Down he goes. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable for Grant. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
I'm a promise.
We're going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25.
35
the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third.
That's my
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On second down, Williams. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
They finally did this, not choice. Audible.
A first down throw for Cousins. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 5 yards.
Not good.
Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Cousins. He's got Turner. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Henry running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Going deep for Hopkins. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kirk Cousins
I'm at least getting 28.
punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
I'm gonna squib it. And nice notice with it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Kicks it on the ground with a swim, taken around the 28. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. To a hit, and the ball is out.
Get up, boy.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
D-Hop toasted him.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
This is just more of this. Defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, And here's another completion for good yardage.
They'll try the right side with him.
Didn't even give me time.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I know how to
Big
run
Kenny
them.
Clark
They
that
don't.
time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
They don't do it.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They go play action. Cousins. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kirk Cousins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that
maybe
makes the
42,
score
49.
28-0.
I'm going to aim for 42.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's
If
culminated by a
I
2-yard touchdown
do what I
run.
just did,
Tucker
I can
now to
get
kick it away
42.
following the touchdown.
49 would be nice.
Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home. Since fans just kind of beside themselves right now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, and his throw is incomplete. The Lions on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Tua going to throw, and he finds his tight end. It's Ertz, and he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Tua now on 1st down. This one swung out to Williams. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it,
We got
even though this
35
one feels like a lost cause.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. That's again complete to Palmer. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game. Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now they go for 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
You know what?
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. To throw, Cousins.
Yep.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 45 yards. And the Eagles start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
If I can
the drive there only spanning 3 plays. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Finding Ertz again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get it started with pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Now,
you watched 13 hours, Casey.
And he converts and it cuts the lead to 35-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Chris Olave who finished things
was that
off
counting
with a
as the, supposed to be at home time? Like, where you get paid double or?
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Oh, wow, you're at home, not whenever you're supposed to be off.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted.
I learned for videos tomorrow instead of today.
Concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, because they want me to get paid while doing
it. From the start and pass plays like we just saw,
even though if it's only an hour, it's only $7.
Big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile.
I ain't as broke as you, bro.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of play. Hit that slant.
You ain't anymore, but
an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Now one final throw. Is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
God,
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
So what did you have to
work on today? You as well, and we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Philadelphia, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,